In this video, the learner will determine the surface area and volume of a sphere. A sphere is all of the points in three-dimensional space that are equidistant to a given point called the center. So we have the center of the sphere, and every point in every direction is a point on the surface of the sphere. So that given distance away from it would be called the radius. A circle on the surface of a sphere that has the same center and radius as the sphere itself is what's called a great circle. In spherical geometry, great circles are actually lines on the surface of a sphere. If we were to look at the globe, which is an example of a spherical figure, the lines of longitude and the equator are actually great circles. All of the other latitudes, except for the equator, are not considered great circles because they do not have the same radius as the sphere itself. But all of the longitude lines and the equator do. We're going to use the great circle to help us derive the surface area and volume formulas for a sphere. A great circle is that cross-section of a sphere that has the same radius and center as the sphere. We would find the area of that by finding pi r squared. To find the surface area of a sphere, it's just the area of the surface. We would use 4 times pi times r squared. For the volume of a sphere, it's the amount of space inside that sphere. So if we were to fill it up to the top, it's how much stuff we could fit inside of it. To find the volume of a sphere, it's going to be 4/3 pi r cubed. So this will be the formula for volume. So first, let's take a look at finding the surface area of a sphere. We're given a sphere with a radius of 4. We're going to use the surface area formula of 4 pi r squared. So surface area is 4 pi times our radius of 4 squared. So surface area equals 4 pi times 16. 16 times 4 is 64 pi. So the surface area of this sphere is 64 pi square centimeters. Now we're going to take a look at finding the exact volume of the sphere, where we have a radius of 9 centimeters. We're going to use our volume formula of 4/3 pi r cubed. So 4/3 pi times 9 cubed. 9 cubed means 9 times 9 times 9. So 9 times 9 is 81, times another 9 is 729. Then I have to multiply that by 4/3. To multiply by 4/3, we multiply by the top and divide by the bottom. So multiply by 4, divide by 3, and we get 972 pi. So the volume is 972 pi cubic centimeters. I want you to find the surface area and volume of a sphere with a diameter of 12 centimeters. Next, if a sphere has a surface area of 36 square units, find its volume. Next, if the great circle of a sphere has a circumference of 36 units, find the surface area and volume of the sphere. Notice what you're given here. You're given the circumference, so you would need to find the radius first.